Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Deck Tech. So today we're talking about Kozilek's Karn Construct Combos. So what do you mean, Karn? It's not anywhere to be found. Well, let's first talk about Voltaic Construct and what it does. So it says for 2 mana, untap target artifact creature. It costs 4, but for 2 mana you untap. And then you have some cards like Metalworker, which say artifact creature, right? And it taps to give mana. That's a pretty good card. And so Metalworker is going to tap to reveal any number of artifact cards, which is the majority of the cards we have in this deck, right? So then you tap for those cards, you tap and reveal those cards, and then add 2 colorless mana for each card revealed. There we go. I finally said it right. Let's say I have 4. That means 8. But then out of those 8, I pay 2. Pay 2 to untap target artifact creature. So now I have infinite mana right there, right? So that's kind of how it works. Okay, and yeah, so this is going to be a creature artifact that taps for mana. There's not many of those though, at least not many that tap for 2 or more. If it taps for 2, it's kind of worthless. If it taps for 1, it's negative. So we need it to be able to give at least 3 or more. However, not many creature cards exist that fulfill that. Those that are going to be giving 2 are kind of like worthless, and 1 is going to be even worse because it's negative. So we have to have creatures that tap for 3 or more. The other thing that we can do is we can make an artifact that already taps for 3 into a creature, and the way we do that is with those Karns. That's where they come in. So let's say you have Karn Silver Golem or Karn the Great Creator, and both have an effect that says until your next turn, target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature, and the power blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we are going to be able to make a card that gives 3 mana into a card that is also a creature. So we have many of those. I'm gonna show you the 4 that we use the most because they come in untapped, they tap in the moment, and even though they are high cost, they're going to be untappable with Voltaic Construct. So the way we do this is we have Voltaic Construct. We are going to have it pay for 2 once we have fulfilled the effect of either Karn. And now this is going to be a creature. Not only an artifact, a creature as well. So it taps for 3. With 2, we untap it. And now we have net 1. Same here. Taps for 3. With 2, we untap it. Taps for 3. With 2, we untap it. Same with all of them, okay? So that's kind of how this is going to work. And it's pretty useful because now you have infinite mana. And how do you win with infinite mana? Well, the first thing that we can do is cast Kozilek, Butcher of Truth from the command zone, out of nowhere, right? You had just 2 cards. Suddenly it becomes your commander, and also a lot of cards from your hand, and also you draw 4 cards and then you play them, and 4 cards to draw. It's a really good thing, especially when you have infinite mana, so everything technically costs 0 because you're infinite. And so yeah, there's other ways that you can win too, and it's the following ways. Maybe you can just play out your whole deck with Ingenuity Engine, just keep cascading out, and then you sacrifice an artifact that you have many, right? So now you have infinite mana, you can sacrifice any artifact you want and then cascade, and then get an artifact out, cascade, and you can just play your whole deck. The same way you can play your whole deck, you can just wait for Aetherflux Reservoir. So once you have cascaded it enough times, you can just burn people for 50 and do that until they are gone, okay? The other thing you can do with that infinite mana is that you can draw your whole deck out with Staff of Domination and eventually get one of those win cons again. And finally, just like with Aetherflux Reservoir, with infinite mana or infinite cast, you can just walk in Ballista and win the game, okay? So those are gonna be the 4 win cons. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know which one of the 2 you like the most in these Karn situations, as well as, do you guys have a Metalworker? Comment on that, and yeah, like, share, subscribe, and follow for more. So I will see you on the next one. Peace out.